How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Profit Ladders YouTube channel. My name's Ferg, and today I thought we'd do extra place offers. Cheltenham's right around the corner. There's going to be so many great opportunities to make money from extra place offers that it seemed only right to do an extra place video. So that's what we're doing today. Very quickly, guys, if you are unfamiliar with how each way betting works, I did go through all of that in a previous video. So I'd recommend you go back and watch that one first and then come back to this one. Also, extra place offers can be found in various other sports, not just horse racing. But because it's nearly Cheltenham, we are going to be focusing on horse racing today. With that being said, let's get on with the video. So how do we make money from extra place offers? Well, I'm going to use this offer as an example. I've made a little explainer video just so you can kind of see how it all works. Don't worry if you don't fully understand it all. We are going to go through an example after, from start to finish, and I'll explain it all as I go along. But here's the video. In short, extra place offers are where the number of places being paid out by the bookmaker are greater than the number of places being paid out by the exchange. If the horse finishes in a place that is paid out by the bookmaker but not by the exchange, then both the bookmaker bet and the exchange bet will win, leading to a big payout for us. In this example, Sky Bet are offering to pay 4 places instead of 3. Here's a breakdown on how we could potentially make profit from this offer. Let's use Lucky the horse. First, we're going to place a £10 each way bet on Lucky with the bookmaker. Remember, when we place an each way bet, our bet is essentially split into 2 parts, the win part and the place part. Next, we need to lay our each way bet on the exchange. To lay an each way bet on the exchange, you need to place 2 different lay bets. The first lay bet is on the win market. This bet covers the possibility that the horse doesn't win the race. The second lay bet is on the place market, and this lay bet covers the possibility that the horse doesn't finish in one of the places. Now we've covered all the possible outcomes, we just need to hope our horse finishes 4th. Let's say our horse does finish 4th. Because Sky Bet are paying 4 places and the exchange are only paying 3, we will be paid out for the place part of our bet on the bookmaker, and we'll also be paid out for both lay bets on the exchange, as the horse didn't win and it didn't finish in one of the exchange's 3 places. Now, it is important you understand that these offers are not risk-free. If the horse doesn't finish in the extra place position, we will end up taking a small qualifying loss. So you will go on losing streaks, you just will, it's part of it. You need to trust the process when doing these offers. Aim for something with a rating of 93, 94% or higher. Now we're going to go through an example from start to finish. I'm going to explain it as best as I can as we go along. So let's go over to my screen. Okay, so we're starting at the extra place matcher. What this basically does is finds the best matches for us for extra place offers. Without using some sort of software similar to this or this, you're going to find it extremely hard to do these offers. In fact, it's almost impossible to find anything decent. And if you do, it's going to take so much time, you might as well just use something like this. Anyway, I'm going to go through it all now. Across the top, we have the filters. If you've done match betting before, which I'm sure you have. If you haven't, this is not a good place to start, but I'm not going to go through all the filters. You probably know what they do. Below the filters though, we have a drop down menu for the event, and then to the right of that we have the race times. Now unfortunately, for some stupid reason, I decided to record this on a Friday night. There's only 2 races left. So I'm going to have to work with what I've got really. For the purpose of the tutorial, I am just going to do the best bet that I can. None of these are any good and I wouldn't recommend doing any of them, but I'm going to, as I said, for the purpose of the tutorial. If we take a look at the odds matcher itself, we have 3 sections. We have a section for the back bet on the bookmaker. We have a section for the to win lay bet, and we have a section for the to place lay bet as well. If we take a look at the columns to the far left, we have bet, and this is just all of the horses in the race. If we click the little drop down arrow to the left, it will show you all the different results from all the different bookmakers for that horse. Unfortunately, I can't do that right now because I only have 2 bookmakers selected, so you're not really going to see much. So I apologise for that. In our back bet section, we have stake. Now, currently my stake is £5, but this is the each way stake, so my total stake would be £10. I don't think I need to explain bookmaker. Under win, we have the win odds. And under frac, well, I'll explain. So the place part of our each way bet with the bookmaker is paid out at a fraction of the win odds, and that is the fraction. So the place part of the each way bet will be paid out at 1/5 of the win odds. Places paid, PP, stands for places paid. That's how many places the bookmaker is paying. And under place, we have the place odds. In the to win lay bet section, we have a column for the exchange. Currently, you can only see Smarkets on mine. That's because in the exchange filter, I only have Smarkets selected. Not that there's anything wrong with the other exchanges. Under odds, we have the win lay bet odds. Under stake, we have the win lay bet stake. This is the amount you need to put in the stake box on the exchange. And under liability, we have the liability. This is the amount you need in your exchange account in order to place the to win lay bet. In the to place lay bet section, we have a column for the exchange. We have the to place lay bet odds. We have the stake. This is the amount you need to put in the stake box on the exchange when you're placing the to place lay bet. We have liability. Again, this is the amount you need in your exchange account in order to place the lay bet, the to place lay bet. In the next section, we have the qualifying loss amount. This is the amount you will lose if your horse doesn't finish in the extra place position. We also have the profit. Now, this is obviously the amount you'll make if the horse does finish in the extra place position. We have rating. I don't need to go through rating. If you're familiar with match betting, which you should be if you're watching an extra place video, you'll know about rating. The higher, the better. I would aim for something 93, 94% or higher when doing this. You want to keep the qualifying losses as low as possible. Implied odds. Implied odds tell us how frequently our horse would need to finish in the extra place position for us to break even. So let me give you an example. If the implied odds were, say, 10, the horse needs to finish in the extra place position once in every 10 races for us to break even. So essentially, the higher the implied odds are, the better. At the end, we have a plus sign. What this does is saves that particular bet. And then if you click saved bets, you can view them there. I'm not going to go through all of this because for the purpose of time, if you do want to check it out, you can use the code 1 month free. You'll get access to the site for a month for free, and then you can go through everything then. I'm going to use the top bet. I know it's not a good one. As I said earlier, I'm only doing this really for the purpose of the tutorial. I have left it a little bit late in the day, and unfortunately there's just not really any good bets to do. But I'm going to do the top one. I do want to say I already have everything set up. So I have Bet365. I will show you all this, but I've got Bet365 set up. I've got Smarkets set up ready. You want to do that, especially as it gets nearer to the race. The odds can change pretty quickly. You don't want to be placing your bet on Bet365 and you don't even have Smarkets set up because things can change very quickly. So yeah, I'd recommend having everything set up before you place the bet, and then try and place it as quick as possible between the bookmaker and the exchange. I'm going to show you all that now anyway, and you can see what I do. So yeah. Now I'm going to go over to Bet365 and place the each way bet. If we take a look in the bet slip down here, you can see it says 1/5 and 4 places paid. Well, it says 4 places, but that's what it means. If you remember, in the fraction column and the places paid column, it did say 4 places and it said 1/5. You always want to double check that those are the same before you place any bets. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and place this bet now. Okay, now that's done, I'm going to quickly go back to the extra place matcher and get the lay stake for the win part of our each way bet. You can do this before, so you've got both your lay stakes ready as well. I haven't done that, but you can do it before, so all you have to do is click sell, confirm, and then they're placed, and that speeds things up even quicker. I didn't do that, but you can. Also, I would like to point out, you can see I am highlighting the lay stake and copying it using Control and C on the keyboard. That is just habit. You can actually click the lay stake and it will automatically copy it for you if you want to do that. I don't know why I don't, it's just habit. When you're placing your lay bets and you're doing what I do, you copy the stake, just make sure you take your time, and whatever you do, don't put the win lay bet stake in the place stake box accidentally, and then you don't want to get the wrong stakes. You'll just mess it up for yourself. It's a pain then. So just take your time, make sure you put it in the right box, because as you can see, you could get them muddled up if you were rushing, or, you know, I've done it before, so just be careful. So I think the most important thing is, when you're doing these offers for the first time, is just take your time. Get everything set up beforehand, so get the bookmaker site ready, get the each way bet in your bet slip, get the exchange site ready, whoever you're using, get your lay bets in your bet slip, double check the odds, make sure everything's correct, double check the place terms like I said in the bookmaker bet slip, and get your stakes ready. I know I didn't put the lay stakes in this video, I copy and pasted them whilst I was doing it. You can do that, it's fine, but some people like to have everything completely ready, so all they have to do is click a few buttons and all their bets are placed, which is probably the better way to do it, to be honest, so I would recommend doing that. So that's all our bets placed, and that's all there is to it really. If the horse finishes in the extra place position, which would be 4th, we'll make a profit of £10.40. If the horse doesn't finish in the extra place position, then we'll take a loss of £2.10. Now, as I said earlier on in the video, I would never do this bet normally. I only did it for the purpose of the tutorial. You don't want to be taking losses or potential losses of £2.10 to potentially make £10.40. I would aim for something with a rating of 93, 94% or higher. So, hopefully you found that video useful, and hopefully I didn't miss anything. If I did, I apologise. I'm going to end the video there though. I think I've said everything that I need to say. If you could like the video and subscribe to our channel, it does help us out a lot. We really do appreciate that. If you want to sign up to our site, you can use the code 1monthfree and you'll get a month for free. We don't require a card when you sign up, so at the end of the month, if you don't like the service, you can just leave. You're not tied into anything. I think I've said everything I need to say, so until next time.